All right, all right, all right. Trying out some live streaming today, and we are doing Hudson Hustle Stage 2, and this is the advanced group, so these are all A. We got BD Ritter. We got Heater Sports Journal. That's interesting. F. De Los. Oh, they're going. I don't know why it wasn't showing me the countdown, but here we go. Okay, so we got Y. Kawasaki out in front today. Just passing the banner. Oh, he's taking off. He's not going very fast. That's quite the jump. Yeah, they're catching up though. There we go. Nice try, dude. I'll give him a thumbs up for that. But he's dropping. He used a lot of energy on that. Okay, Heaters Sports Journal. Connected success. A test stream, technically. Let's see if it's working. Why is it? We're gonna check. Starting to hit the rollers. There we go. Okay, so I think the stream is working just fine. It's kind of cool. Oh, what happened to my... I'm going to set this up. I want to make sure that it's still working. Set that off to the side. Okay. Part of the race where they're going over a couple rollers and they're going to head down into a climb. So let's do something here. I'm going to pull up the Hudson Hustle route. So, alright, for anyone who hasn't done the Hudson Hustle before, this is a 12-mile route. They're going to climb about 709 feet. What's going on here? And they're just coming into the first little kicker. They've all been together. It's just 9 of them. Going up the kicker, losing them just a little bit. And they're catching back up. So after this little kicker, you're going to have a little bit of a downhill. It's going to go right into the major climb. This is going to be fun. Woo! So here they come into the climb. Small man is falling off the back just a little bit. It's going to be the strong climbers. Diamato is climbing pretty good. He's got about a second gap to the next person. Wow. How did he fly by him so fast? I didn't click on him fast enough. They're playing cat and mouse, dropping the guys behind him a little bit. But they are catching up. At least that's what it looks like. Climb. The guys are catching back onto them. So that's the first big climb out of the way, and now, levels off. This is where it's going to get interesting. A tactic here would be to just push hard. Keep it hard. Section. So if I could show you this. Oh, I just lost it. Williams is now in front, but they're all right on his tail. They're just cresting the last big climb. They're flying. They're going pretty darn fast. Pretty fast. I did this route and got 30, I think it was 32.25 or 31.25 or something like that. They're passing him up. So right here, this is where they are. They're going down the biggest downhill at this point. Can't really do a super tuck or anything. It's kind of a hard one to get a super tuck. You might be able to get a super. But yeah, they're vying for some. And there's one straggler at the back. He's 3 seconds. Small man's 3 seconds off. See him go by. Oop, there he goes. Just a glimpse. They're going to come down another little decline and then into the sub of punchy climbs. And then they're rolling to the end. Right? Take it. let's see if do they attack here or do they attack here at the very end. Most likely, I think they'll keep it together and attack at the end, is what I think. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't want to be pushing on the front. That's my opinion. I think this is the flat area. They're gonna catch you. I wouldn't unless you're really trying to drop him. I mean, he's doing 350 watts, and he's just letting off the gas. So a little bit, or not. He's going up and down. But yeah, he's pushing the watts, but he's up all by himself, and they're just catching up to him. So, in my opinion, I think that was a waste of energy, and I think he realizes it. He's just trying to get back into the pack. Kind of slowing down. Stay in the pack. No one's really trying to make any attacks at this point. Yeah. It's interesting. See, I'd want to be back here. I'd want to be back here, just tailing him like he is, and just draft as much as you possibly can, and that's race in the next like 24 hours, and you can see how I handled it. I basically, as far as I could on the climb, and treated this whole section, including the descent, one big push, and I just pushed the whole way to try to stay up ahead of it. It was hard. Coming up on the escalator. I hate the escalator. I think it's stupid. I don't know why they put it in this game. In my opinion, if you're going to put in an escalator, just let it be a ramp and have it be punchy, right? Let them punch. So we got here, and I think it's to make the gap up front. They were getting above 8 watts per kilogram on that. And now they've backed off. Quite a bit. Yeah, getting that draft. There we go. They're coming up on the climb. The next climb. I don't know why it doesn't say a name. Right now they're about 8 miles in, right? Yeah, 8.3 according to that. All together for the most part. Off the back. Just hold on to that wheel, small man. Hold on to that wheel. You got 2 off the front, hanging on for dear life. He's gradually just slipping back, you know. Let's see how he does on this last push. He's losing time. Meanwhile, up front, they're pushing. Got a 2 to 3 second lead. But that lead being null and void on this next downhill. We got a series of downhills that you can push and make up the time, especially 2 or 3 seconds. You can make that up. If it really becomes that the front, the leader, while they're pushing 6 to catch up to them. So that's the nice thing about being in the front, right? There you go. Yeah, he's above, in front of them. But with 1 second to go and a couple more down descents, you're not going to keep it. So with this small of a group, I think keep the pace high. Try to draft as much as you possibly can. Yeah. Small man, I think, is at the back. He's 7 seconds to go. They're up ahead. It's good luck. You can't even see the guy come. There he is. He's way back there. He's good 8 seconds now. Small man's dropped. It's like everyone, they're taking off. Got a couple more minutes to go, and then they're going to hit that first big kicker. That's going to be interesting. Let's see if anyone else gets dropped. These are always fun going down this. Whoever really make up some time on those ramps going down into the subway. It's kind of frustrating. Again, I don't like the ramps in the subways. It's just a big variable that is added to the game that shouldn't be added to the game. It's also kind of meaningless and it doesn't do too much. And this guy is really powering. Let's see how everyone's responding. He's doing 5 watts, and everyone else is keeping it just below 4. So he's gonna run away with it if they're not careful. Now they start picking it up, but I think they're tired. Williams is pulling away. Here we go. He's making the attack now. 5 seconds on the group. That's good. That's a powerful hit. Now he's to 7 seconds. These guys are just not able to put down the power, it looks like. He's going to try to make the gap, it looks like. Some attacks. Oof, 10 watts per kilogram. There, you know, Amato is really going for it here. He realizes this is the winning move if he doesn't cover it. Ciano, again, sorry if I get your name wrong, is also covering that and is drafting right behind. I think they are going to end up catching him if they keep this up. That 10 watts per kilogram up that ramp. Yeah. They're catching now. They're only 2 seconds away. Amato is doing a good job covering this attack. Kind of a later response. And I think he realized that if he let it go, they were hitting this kicker here soon, and they just were not going to catch him after that. He had to cover this. Muertos is trying to catch up. Ciano, right? Oh no, actually he's in third right now. Back in first, Amato has caught Williams. Very good, strong attack by Amato. Strong attack. There he is, just covering it really well. Seconds behind them. They're about to go hit the kicker. See them. There we go. They're coming up, but they're 6 seconds behind now. Wow. If they don't respond and get up to them, like right now, once they hit that kicker, they are not coming back from that. They're putting in their last dig. It looks like at this point, unless something drastically changes, it is going to be a sprint finish behind for Amato and Williams. Is he going to drop him? Is he going to drop Amato? They both stand up. Amato is pushing forward, pushing past him. Oh my. This is good. Getting level. They're putting time on the guys behind him. Yeah, you don't even see him behind him anymore. They're starting to, I'm sure, gearing up for this sprint that's coming up. I mean, there's definitely some strong surges from the both of them at this point. Williams is putting up the power. This last kicker is gate for 53. What that is in feet. Oh, and there's the attack. There's the attack, and Williams cannot match that. Up he goes. Third, fourth, they're all coming across the line. Good job to Amato. That was strong. That was a really strong sprint to be disappointed about there. Williams put it all the way out on the line there. Where is he? Here he is, recouping. Good job, guys. Where is he? First. Yeah. Race results here. Yeah, Williams. Williams got second. Got first with a time of 27 minutes and 31 seconds. Averaged 307 watts, or 4.2 watts per kilogram. And Williams, right behind him, ended up getting 27 minutes and 34 seconds, which was 2.24 seconds behind him. He averaged which is 4.4 watts per kilogram. He pushed a little harder throughout the race for his weight. Honestly, the real cool story would have been if why Kawasaki was able to catch him. He came across the line only 3 seconds behind, 3.6 seconds behind, and he averaged 247 watts. That's awesome. That's how you draft to save watts and make the podium. I felt like the drafting could have been improved on this race for sure. Definitely was good, exciting there at the end. But I was very surprised by how little people worked at drafting. There was a lot of pushing, a lot of attacking, and you could have drafted a lot more, it felt like, and saved some of those watts. But yeah, way to go, guys. That was awesome.